understood that. But then Muriel would push me to take pictures, and we would end up in another fight. A fight that would have to wait until Jackson got on the bus before I laid into her. I would never fight with his mother in front of him. I never wanted him to feel like he had to choose one parent over the other. Sadly, I was the only one who thought like that.
Can we have a boys' night tomorrow?
He asks, and I smile at him. That sounds like a great plan, I say as we pull up to our house. I park the SUV and then wait for him to get out. I always walk with my hand on his shoulder. We open the door and the house is eerily quiet as we walk through the grand foyer to the kitchen, where he opens the double Sub-Zero fridge. He grabs an apple and then looks to see what the chef left for the day. The sound of the basement door opening causes me to look over, and I see Muriel walking up with her trainer. He doesn't even make eye contact with me as he walks out of my house. Last year I caught them going at it on the weight bench. I don't know what she expected from me, but I can tell you what she didn't like. She didn't like me turning around and walking out of the room.
Hey, guys,
she says, coming back from the front door, and I just look at her.
Did you guys have fun at the rink?
She walks to the sink and washes her hands. Her brown hair is tied on top of her head, and all the hard work she does in the gym keeps her body in perfect shape. That and the many visits to the plastic surgeon. Her tits are done, her ass is lifted, her lips have been injected, and there's so much Botox in her face that, at times, I don't even know if she's smiling or frowning.
Yeah, Dad showed me a couple of tricks,
Jackson says to her. I walk over to him and take out a meal for him, knowing he doesn't know which one he should pick. He looks up at me.
I want the chicken.
Nodding, I walk over to the stove and put his meal in the oven to warm. Go shower, I tell him, and it'll be done when you come out. He walks out of the room, coming back 2 seconds later to grab a couple of snacks from the pantry, stuffing them in his pocket while he holds the apple.
Don't leave the wrappers in your bedroom,
Muriel yells after him. What do you care, I say. It's not like you walk around cleaning up.
I don't want him to live like a pig,
she says, leaning her hips against the counter.
What are we doing tonight?
I laugh at her. We are not doing anything. I grab a couple of things out of the fridge and start to make a protein shake. I have a dinner.
Should I come with?
She asks, and I just look over at her.
I'm just asking if you need me to accompany you.
Muriel, I say. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. I don't want you by my side. Are you miserable, living like this? She folds her arms over her chest, pushing up her tits, and I see the hickey that she now has. Don't you want to just live your life happy? Be able to do whatever it is you want to do without me? I don't wait for her to answer me. I mean, you just had sex with your trainer in the basement, where my kid plays.
I have needs, Manning,
she says, her voice not even rising.
You obviously won't entertain them, so I have to get it elsewhere.
I'm not entertaining them because I don't feel like that anymore. We've spoken about this for the past 4 years. You keep holding on to this marriage for what reason exactly? I start the blender. So you can have the title of captain's wife? What does that do for you?
I've sacrificed my whole life for you, to make sure you had everything you needed.
I have to laugh at this. What exactly did you sacrifice? I never stopped you from doing anything. In fact, I encouraged you to go back to school to get a degree or get a fucking hobby. All you cared about was wearing my jersey to the games. All the perks that came with being my wife got under your skin, so now here we are.
What about Jackson?
She asks.
How do you think he'll feel about having divorced parents and going from one house to the other?
You obviously don't know your son, I say, pouring my protein drink in my glass. You think he doesn't know we live separate lives? He knows I live on the other side of the house. He's smarter than you think, I say. Spinning, I walk out of the kitchen, leaving her with those words. After I climb the winding staircase, I turn right to go to my room. I walk into the bedroom and make my way to my ensuite, locking the bathroom door. I had to start doing that after I walked out one day and found Muriel naked, getting ready to join me in the shower. After I shower, I walk into the closet grabbing a blue suit and white button-down shirt. I run my hands through my hair, slide on my silver Rolex watch, and then make my way down the stairs. I find Jackson playing his Xbox in the living room. Hey there, kiddo.